Here is one of my favorite post-workout rituals that I highly recommend you guys try. Honey, raw, organic, preferably locally harvested honey, plus protein. We all know protein, right? And you want to have this within 30 minutes after your workout. Examine says about 40 grams of protein within either 2 hours before or after your workout should be sufficient to prevent muscle damage and to help to optimize muscle growth. You can have more than that, of course, but carbohydrates as well are important, we know, as we've said so many times here, and which is common knowledge, for replenishing glycogen stores, for replenishing our stored sugar in our muscles, so that this way, when we run out of that during our workout, we replenish it so we have energy to work out harder for longer in the next workout. So that's obviously a benefit with the glucose and fructose that we find, that sugar in honey, right? So why else is honey a good option? Well, honey has many vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. The antioxidants have powerful anti-inflammatory effects, hey buddy, and they can help to reduce skeletal muscle inflammation and exercise-induced muscle damage. So, this guy, he's something else. So obviously that's a great thing for recovery, right, after a workout. And what happens is our muscles are going to tear and repair in order to grow after we exercise, right? And so if we can reduce that inflammation in the muscles, other things that could do that are like astragalus and Panax ginseng, and there's a bunch of beta-alanine is helpful with that and improving endurance, and creatine promotes recovery, and there are a lot of things out there. But honey is a great natural way to do it, at least in part. And aside from its antioxidant properties, again, it has many vitamins and minerals like calcium, magnesium, potassium, and these are also electrolytes, iodine, right? Involved in thyroid hormone formation, iron itself, plenty of them. Zinc, right? And with low levels of zinc, that could be one of the culprits in somebody that has lower testosterone levels, something that would also impede your exercise performance. So, we said that's the first mineral that you would look to is zinc to see if you had a deficiency in something that was affecting testosterone. But other things are also magnesium and vitamin D and boron. And we find a decent amount of boron in honey. So I will have typically a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons with about 40 grams of BCAAs after my workout. And I've had great results doing that. I feel really good. I have plenty of energy the next day. I've been recovering quickly. And that's what we got for you guys. Another great post-workout that we have shown here at When Wellness before is frozen blueberries, frozen spinach, Greek yogurt, no antibiotics, hormones, or bullshit, or added sugar, and organic kefir, and water. And you can put hemp seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, and whatnot. Throw a little protein powder if you want to. Maybe scoop on top of that. It's already a decent amount of protein with the yogurt and the kefir. Blend it all up. You got yourself a fantastic smoothie. It's got a lot of carbohydrates to help replenish glycogen stores. And talk about antioxidants. A ton of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties in the blueberries and in leafy greens like spinach, which we used here. And it's just great, guys. It's just great. And frozen stuff is not bad. People think, oh, well, maybe fresh would be better. Well, yeah, if you picked it right there and it was ripe, that would be awesome. But the frozen, they can harvest it, and then when it's at its peak ripeness, they can freeze it, right? And so they don't have to put anything with it to help preserve it, right? So it's not processed, so you don't have to worry about that, which you worry about with like canned foods, for example, sometimes. But yeah, frozen stuff's great. So at peak ripeness is its max nutritional value, right? So, as we've talked about before, if they had to pick those berries 2 weeks early and then they had to ship them out from another country, that's a lot of time for them to lose nutritional value. It has to be timed just right. Frozen is cheap. It's great. Make for great smoothies, especially. You don't even need ice. That it's awesome texture. Spinach is a better price too when it's frozen. So, that's another good one you guys could try out. And I love both of those. So that's what we got for you guys today. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful, beautiful fall day. And I'm about to hang out with my beautiful mother, who is right here. What's up, Ma? I will see you in a few. Honey is great. Yeah, it also helps to prevent the overgrowth of bacteria like Helicobacter pylori is another interesting thing about honey. We did a whole day on honey. Yeah, you got it, Ma. I love it. Oh, Berlin girl. This one's for you, ma. FW Michael. Berlin Bad, how you doing? A lot of Berlin. Dune Dun Spice. JKKM Jr. Thank you guys for hopping on today. Holly, what's up, girl? How you doing? Symphony Samuel. Brandon Malone, how are you, my friend? Tommy. Fernando Gomez, and the first one of the day was indeed Brandon Malone. Hey, this one's for you as well, my man. And for my mom, she's great. But thank you for coming on. I hope you're doing more for yourself today than you were yesterday. You know, I've talked to you before. You're a cool dude, and you know, make something great happen in this time coming in your life. You know, you deserve that, and absolutely nothing less than that. So if I can help you with that, you tell me how. Be more than happy to. All right. Happy When Wellness, and thanks for coming on. Thanks for supporting, being quick to the gun, and always being on here. Jay Pitt, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. It's all we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have a great one. Thanks so much, and happy When Wellness. We'll see you tomorrow.